have two paths. You have two roads you can choose. You either become someone who's exceptional or you become someone who's average. And if you're not exceptional, you are average. And that's a fact. For me right now, I'm someone who's average and I accept that as a fact. But I'm willing to become someone who's exceptional. Someone who people respect. Someone who's not invisible. Someone who people want to be like. Someone who people just want to be around. Someone who's magnetic. Someone who people just can't seem to get away from them. They're like, yeah, I need to talk to him. Yeah, I need to spend time with him. Yeah, I need this. I need that. Right? That's who I want to become. I want to become someone who solves problems. I want to become useful to my family. I want to become someone who's very useful to my family, in fact. That's who I want to be. And for you to achieve that, if you want to become exceptional just like me, you have to choose pain every single day. Now, I'm not saying this in a motivation manner, blah, blah, no. I'm saying this as a quick example. Because if you want to be exceptional, you can't choose to go sit on TikTok or watch Instagram Reels or YouTube Shorts. You can't do that. Because let me tell you one thing, both roads, the average and the exceptional roads, are both painful. They are both painful, I promise you this. But it's a different kind of pain. Being exceptional is painful because you have to sacrifice short-term gratification, you know. You have to sacrifice that, yeah, I'm gonna do this right now. I'm gonna do this. You get these urges to just watch TikTok, you know, eat some junk food and stuff, right? You sacrifice that. You sacrifice time with friends. You sacrifice time with family. You sacrifice a lot of things. You sacrifice your own peace for a while, right? But then there's the average path. Yes, life is good, right? You enjoy time with your family, with friends. You smoke weed, whatever, you know, bad habits. But it's enjoyable, at least. But it's enjoyable until when? Until your 30s, your 40s, and then you start thinking about, yeah, I could have done this, I could have done that. And that's far more painful than sacrificing pleasure. I promise you this, it is very, very more painful than sacrificing pleasure. Right? Imagine you wake up, you're 40 years old, you have a very weak body, you can't pay your mom's bills, nor your bills, you still live with your parents. What life is that? Please tell me, what life is that? You are not useful to anyone, not even yourself. What have you done to yourself? Now you ask yourself this. I'm talking in a very, very serious note. And it pisses me off when I see people, you know, smoking weed, or I'm like, bro, why are you wasting so much energy? Or why are you, like, I'm not talking about people who smoke from time to time. I'm talking about people who smoke, chain smoke every single day. Boom, 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 boom. Bro. Or people who are drunk all day long, or, you know, all of these people, I don't have much respect for them, to be honest with you. I'm like, at least if you smoke this, or you drink these things, at least work, right? Have a one day where you smoke and you do anything that you want, but work. I hate people who do not work, right? And you don't work and you do bad things. Doesn't seem very, very, very logical to me, or very, you know, wise to me to do that. I can't see myself smoking weed right now because I need my brain. I need to think about. I need to make money. I need to close clients. I need to do this. I need to do that. Right? And that's the difference. When you reach your 30s or 40s and you haven't done anything, you get regret. A lot of regrets. But when I'll be 30 or 40, I'll be like, yeah, cool. Life's good. Life's good. My mom's taken care of. My dad's taken care of. My sister's taken care of. Everyone's taken care of. Life is good. Right? My future wife is taken care of, my kids are taken care of, right? But when you are 30, 40 and you haven't achieved anything, that's very hard to achieve all of these things because you didn't work. You wanted to be average for a while, but you're going to be average all the time, forever. I'm not saying that it's impossible to change. I'm just saying that you wasted 10 years from your 20s till your 30s working maybe a 9 to 5. At least working 9 to 5 has some kind of ROI, right? It has some kind of return on investment. But what have you done besides that? Are you investing that money on something? Did you learn something? Did you learn how to speak? Did you learn how to debate with people? Did you learn how to, I don't know, post videos on YouTube? Whatever. Just learn to do certain things. And that's how you become someone who's exceptional. You become useful to people. You become useful to companies. You become useful to CEOs. That's how you build that way to exceptionalism. That's how you become someone who's super exceptional. And that's it. So now it's your choice. You either decide to, both roads, I promise you, are painful. There's pain everywhere. So you choose between being average, which is going to be painful, not now, but until you reach your 30s or 40s or 50s, right? Or you choose to sacrifice now, to go through the pain now, but you'll enjoy a lot of the things later, right? Your choice. You choose to either be average or exceptional.